Hello? Okay, it's receiving now. Wow. I don't know why I had to fix that. Um, okay, it's been a while since I've done anything in this game. Um, right now I'm just hoping my mic is actually like coming through. Like my noise gate or whatever isn't too strong. Because I don't like having to fix all that. Alright, test again. We're testing again. We're doing it live. We're doing it live. Oh my gosh. Okay. Um, Seems okay. I just got to be relatively close to the mic. Um, I'm just trying to like remember where I even left off because I okay, okay. We left off with the Foxian tale with what's her name? Quo and Tail sacrificing himself to like help us defeat this ghost, basically. And now we're going into part two of this area's story. Okay. The harrowing adventure with fictional garden is an experience you hesitate to recount, but you simply cannot escape the mischievous hand of fate. Your next adventure begins with your blind faith in little Gwei's message, just as it did before. Her message? I forgot. Oh, yeah, when she was talking to us about, like, after she recovered, he was in the Alchemy Commission, and then Hanya invited us for a meeting. Okay. Sheesh. Uh, is this my... I don't know if this is the right team. Nope. That's odd. It's not like... I'm hearing barely any audio. Or seeing barely any audio from in the receiver. Is that normal? No, it's not. Oh no, I was clicking the wrong one. Yeah, it's on the right game. It's just incredibly quiet. Just What the heck? Um. Okay, of course it goes dark when I. Okay, let me turn on background audio so I can do this better. Uh, I don't understand it. It's usually like louder than that. I don't know if OBS updated itself and changed something without me knowing. Oh, what if it's... What if I didn't... Okay, I found it. Should be louder now. Should be loud. Uh, Jeez, I'm thinking I caught that, because... Move my mic a little bit. Yeah, that's pretty much it.
The 10 unpardonable sins are the most severe of all crimes, tarnishing the order of society and shattering people's trust in authorities.
Ten unpardonable sins. Whoa, lag. 10 unpardonable sins are the 10 most serious offenses in the Jianzhou Alliance's law. Following is quoted from the Ten Lords Penal Code. 1. Involuntary immortalization. I wonder who did that. 2. Immortality theft. 3. Beguilement. 4. Mara ensnarement. 5. Bravery murder. 6. Illicit espionage. 7. Prison break. 8. Sowing discord. 9. Incitement to riot. And 10. Capsizing Jinzhou. This Bravery murder? A kinsh... Wait, no. Or there's an entry specifically on the wiki for that. It refers to the crime of violently taking the lives of fellow Xianzhou peoples. Oh, so like... Okay. Right. Betrayal. Okay. These 10 offenses are the greatest sins that could shake the very foundation of the Alliance, and offenders must be severely punished. I am Rumaton's Special Envoy number 437. Rumaton Special Envoy is an Rumaton model, and number 437 is my serial number. Role in Rumaton Special Envoy to assist the judges and spiritfarers in investigation and trial. Have I spoken to him before? On stream? I don't remember. We do not have the capability to make judgment, but we can assist others in making the correct judgment with our extensive database. If you have questions when assisting the 10 Lords Commission, please approach number 437 or the Arumaton Spectral Envoys. Our Jade Abacus may contain the information you need. Answer not found. Arumaton Special Envoy number 437 severely apologizes for it. The The following is quoted from the Ten Lords Penal Code. The First Division keeps vigils at night and evils at bay. The Second Division punishes the criminals and pacifies the territory. The Third Division ensures fairness in the karmic wheel of life expectancy. In short, it guides those who succumb to Mara, deals with vicious criminals, and manages the order of life and death. Okay.
Hey, we're Heliobi, not ghosts.
Can't listen to them.
In order to catch Heliobi on the run.
God, I spent so much of my downtime like farming whatever for my main team. I even had time to build up E since I needed a break DPS. I'm not completely done, but I feel at least a little more confident in doing like Equilibrium 6 enemies now.
Yo, what's up? You're finally here. Without you, our ghost hunting squad would be nothing.
Hey, I'm a reliable squad member too.
Yes, you're the what do they call it? Cannon fodder.
Sure, when you're not passed out in fear.
Cut it out. If you keep teasing me, I'm not gonna perform my boulder smashing trick for you anymore.
The official name is the Ten Lords Commission Special Operations Team for the Heliobi Containment Breach Incident.
Oh, that's a long name. Oh, hold on, I clicked X too quickly. Ghost Hunting Squad? Oh.
That was the name given to us by decree of the Ten Lords. Since we managed to survive the Fixed-Roll Garden incident, the Ten Lords decided to entrust us with hunting down and subduing the Heliobi using our special skills.
By decree of the Ten Lords?
That's right. This expedition was commissioned by the Ten Lords themselves. I am unsure as to why they attached so much importance to this endeavor, but I have a theory.
Using our special skills?
Huahua is a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, and I'm a Cloud Knight. We must answer the call to the best of our abilities. And this one here is an Outworlder who's done great things for the sake of the Xianzhou. But why did little Gui have to get dragged into this? This mission is too dangerous for a civilian.
Ugh, I get it. You don't think I have any special skills, so I'll just get in the way?
Hold up, man. She's a playable character. Don't underestimate that.
Every flower and tree on the Xianzhou is significant in its own way. Miss Gui has her own strengths, too. As a famous street performer and live streamer, she has precisely the skills we need to acquire intel for our mission.
Alright.
Miss Gui has set up a social media account under the guise of investigating paranormal phenomena and unexplained mysteries. We can use it to gather intel for our mission.
You hear that, Sushong? I'm a key member of the squad! They said I could be a Ten Lords Commission intelligence hawk!
I might not be a scholar, but I don't think calling someone a hawk is a compliment.
The Ten Lords Commission has specially entrusted Judge Huohuo with commanding the ghost hunting squad, so please make sure to follow her lead in all matters related to the Heliobi.
That's right. I won't let us down.
Oh man, I still miss Tail. Wonder what Ho-Ho's doing now. Select. Trying to see how long this is. Transcript of 10 Lords Commission interrogation with the Wing Weaver Geely. August 35th, 1300 to 1600. Interrogator. Spiritfarer Shuling of the 10 Lords Commission. Geely, female, Wing Weaver, age unknown. You have committed terrible deeds, but perhaps it is because you were raised in a dreadful environment and taught the wrong values. This led you astray. Listen, if you're willing to cooperate, the Alliance may not necessarily condemn you and your partners to death. Would someone as proud as you be willing to work with us? Oh, so you're saying you won't kill us? Yeah. You know, I'm actually curious about how we've even managed to survive this long. Well, a group of armed archaeologists approached you with an impact drum for sale, and naturally you were interested in such a good toy. The deal was going smoothly until a gang of Borazin showed up for the higher bid. Naturally, you raised your offer as well. I mean, that drum was a true treasure. It could wipe out all organic life on a ship without causing any other damage to the valuables. Huh? If I were a bandit like you, I'd want it too. An impact drum? A toy? What are you even trying to say? There's no way those mad dogs came to you and complained about us. Hey, be patient. I'm just trying to explain what exactly happened. After those Borazin increased their offer to outrageous levels far beyond the market value, you took it as an insult. But you're not some savage brute, right? So you tried to reason with the gang and figure out what these mad dogs wanted. But to your surprise, they attacked you instead. Huh, I see. That's why it happened. I was wondering why Rangan suddenly attacked me. He's not some lunatic, so that's how it is. You're pretty smart. I've heard some rumors for a while that you had agents among Borazin. How did you manage that? Did you convert some of them? Or did you find some dooming Foxians who look like Borazin? Ouch, what's this? Oops, it appears that you just triggered the restraints on your bindings. Sorry for not reminding you earlier, but you're not in a position to ask questions. You worthless maggot crawling in dirt. So let's get to the point. Presently, all the denizens of Abundance believe that Wingweaver Geely's clan was involved in a conflict with Rangan, the Borazin's hunting party. I'm not sure I'm pronouncing this correctly. And Rangan attacked Geely's fleet, leaving the fate of its leader unknown. So you want me to seek revenge on Rangan and provoke a feud between Borazin and Wingweavers? If that's what you want, you don't have to arrest me, because I will exact my own retribution. No, you won't, because you're not one of the Sky Defenders. You're a hymn singer. You're smarter and more patient than those military nobles, and you're not the type to seek revenge over mere insult. Furthermore, the greatest difference between you and the others is that you are not one of the Sky Defenders who share power among them. And you can never join them. Therefore, you don't care about the Wingweaver's military coalition. All you care about is your own clan, am I right? And that's why we have apprehended you and all your people. Geely remains silent for a while. Can I ask a few questions? Of course. If I go attack them, can you guarantee that I'll make it out alive? No, I can't guarantee that. But what about my clansmen? The Alliance will guarantee them pardons for their crimes. They will be protected fairly in the name of Rainbow, but they will not be allowed to proliferate. Does that sound fair? Well, fair enough. Deal? Deal. This seems to be a conversation between one of the... So the Wingweavers and Borazin were both, I think, species that previously attacked the Jiansho. So this could be. So it could. This is the Xianzhou trying to get rid of them, basically, or use the one of the leaders of the Wing Weavers to get, protect themselves, basically. I don't know the full story behind that history, but this is one glimpse into that. There's more books. Various oh sh. My thing glitched. My controller died? I think it died. Wait. What's going on? I don't like that. Now let me switch controllers. That's never been an issue before. Okay. But if the Ten Lords commissions were to go paperless, do the people here think they seriously working without these presentable shelves? Certainly not. At this moment, you suddenly realize the meaning behind the existence of these shelves. The commission collects various kinds of documents, including certain rare and valuable special printings, as well as journals published by the short-lived species that have been deliberately collected. Criminal directory. Those who have committed the 10 unpardonable sins shall face the punishment of death. However, certain prisoners, either due to their indestructible nature or special status, will be consigned to the depths of the shackling prison for eternal imprisonment. Here's a list of such special prisoners. Ziki? I likely butchered that. Summary of crimes. Initiated the Erumaton Rebellion. During the Three Sufferings era, this individual instigated the rebellion of the Erumatons, resulting in heavy casualties for the Alliance. Detention method: its core must be permanently preserved in the jar made of celeste gold alloys. The wall of the jar must be no thinner than 7 inches, and the jar must be filled with inert liquid medium. No ingenious devices are permitted in the shell. Any violators will be charged with the crime of prison break. This Erumaton is an important weapon designed by the primeval Imperium for warfare. Its metal limbs are significantly larger than those of contemporary Erumatons, and must be disassembled and stored separately. They must not be utilized for any purpose other than warfare. Flint Emperor. Summary of crimes: instigated the Heliobi Wars of Possession. This prisoner must be confined in an invisible cell to immobilize it. Special ingenium must be placed in the prison to continually deplete its energy. Remarks: anyone in contact with it must wear an talisman or reside in an isolated room to avoid its influence on the mind. General Huayin has unrestricted access to visit this prisoner. Mingjiao. Summary of crimes. One of the Sky Defender commanders of the Wing Weavers, the denizens of Abundance race. Accountable for numerous acts of invasion and associated war crimes. Detention method: this prisoner must be confined alone in a cell with restraints attached to their wings. As the prisoner exhibits a cooperative attitude most of the time, the reasonable demands may be met to maintain their calmness. Do not mention Jingliu when conversing with this prisoner. Oh. Xiaofu. Summary of crimes. The writer of the oh my gosh. I don't know how to pronounce that. Let me see. Hoanims. I think. Interesting. The writer of the Hoanim. It sounds so funny to say out loud. The denizen of abundant race. They're accountable for numerous acts of invasions and associated war crimes. Detention method. This prisoner's cell must be devoid of any light, and gravitational horseshoes must be used on their hooves to restrict their movements. As the prisoner exhibits a cooperative attitude most of the time, the reasonable demands may be met to maintain their calmness. Remarks: do not mention Tang Jiao when conversing with this prisoner. Hule, that's familiar. Summary of crimes. The Borazin Warhead, the denizen of abundance race. Accountable for numerous acts of invasion and associated war crimes. Accountable for long-term enslavement of Foxians and utilizing their blood for alchemical purposes. Detention method. This prisoner must be subjugated to the punishment of the Forest of Swords and never be pardoned. They must be transferred to different locations on a regular basis. The shackles must be checked for sturdiness during the transfer, and the air filters in their new cell must be intact and functional. It's reading like an SCP article. The confinement of this prisoner is the foundation of the alliance between the Xianzhou and the Foxians. Any individuals objecting to the sentence should be punished for sowing discord. Anyone who contacts or converses with this prisoner must take poison-proof pellets or wear a breathing mask equipped with a filter cartridge to counteract the effects of the lubritoxin. The prisoner's place of detention must be changed on a yearly basis, and the new location must remain unknown to individuals below the rank of Cloud Knight, Lieutenant, or Judge. Do not mention Jingliu when conversing with this prisoner. Okay. She must have been all over the place back then. I mean, she was part of the High Cloud Quintet. Prisoner Mirage. Summary of crimes. This prisoner evoked mental anguish with its pheromone, named Smoke of Six Stelatana, to force tens of thousands of Xianzhou residents into Mara. Detention method. This prisoner must be continuously confined with a straitjacket designed by Jing, ensuring they are perpetually trapped in a hallucination created by itself. The confinement device must be maintained on a yearly basis, and the air filters in their cell must be intact and functional. Remarks. This prisoner is a Bavaru modified by the denizens of abundance, formerly known as Ita Anbaroma. While the cell is theoretically safe, a minimum of 20 Cloud Knights must be present to protect the craftsman during maintenance. Prisoner Blind Chieftain. Summary of crimes. A prominent merchant of the Baladians, apprehended by the Alliance for attempting to obtain the secret of immortality through trade. Detention method. This prisoner must be confined in a completely soundproof, vacuum-sealed floating prison. As per the deal between the Seat of Divine Foresight and the prisoner must assist the 10 Lord Commissions at any time in verifying the truth of suspects' confessions. In return, they are granted 7 days of freedom each year. As a prisoner exhibits a cooperative attitude most of the time, their reasonable demands may be met to maintain their calmness. Remarks. The Baladians, the race to which the prisoner belongs, have limited visual capabilities and rely primarily on their acute sense of hearing for perception and communication. This individual in particular possessed exceptional auditory acuity, enabling them to detect even the subtlest changes in sound. When conversing with this prisoner, a voice synthesizer is mandatory. Additionally, do not mention Jingyuan when conversing with this prisoner. Prisoner of void existence. Fun. Summary of crimes. This prisoner has murdered 3,120 Xianzhou residents and consumed their victims' blood, successfully gaining immortality. Detention method. The prisoner must be subjected to continuous exposure to intense light to force them into a state of dormancy. Remarks. This prisoner belongs to a short-life species from Nada, a pitch-dark astronomical object. The species' natural aversion to light ensures safe long-term custody. Prisoner Shufu. Summary of crimes. This prisoner is accountable for numerous acts of invasion and associated war crimes. Detention method redacted. Remarks. At present, we are unsure if he is the one sealed in the box or not. We will keep the box in the lowest level of the prison for now. It must not be opened unless authorized by the Marshal and the 10 Lords together. Interesting. Prisoner Dream Eater. Summary of crimes. This prisoner is involved in multiple serious cases related to stealing memories in various worlds and the attempted theft of the Arbiter General's memory. Detention method. This prisoner must be confined within the Sublime Heavenly Tome and other specially designed scrolls. These scrolls must be securely placed within a sealed box and never be opened. Remarks. This prisoner is a fugitive memo snatcher escaping from the Garden of Recollection. Do not transfer it back to the garden for now. Since it lacks a physical form, it poses no harm to the guards. Any peculiar occurrences near the box must be disregarded. Prisoner Primus Immortus. Summary of crimes. Production of the Elixir of Immortality. Detention method. This prisoner must be eternally confined in an 8 feet square cell constructed from celeste gold, with walls no thinner than 7 inches. The cell must possess the following features: high temperature sterilization, an air filtration system, and the ability to administer calming gas. Remarks. This prisoner is the first individual to attain immortality on the Xianzhou. Do not enter their cell. Do not converse with them. Daily observation using Ingenia must be conducted, and any changes in the prisoner's physiological condition must be recorded. The growth of limbs, wings, bone spikes, or other bodily structures on the prisoner's body is considered normal and does not require reporting. However, if the prisoner shows any signs of awakening, it must be immediately reported to the Marshal. Prisoner Imbiber de Lune. Summary of crimes. Everything was redacted. Let me see. There's more. Heliobus Purging Manual. By the decree of the 10 Lords, we, the judges of the Interrogation Division, have reviewed many records regarding experiences in exercising Heliobi. These findings have been compiled into a comprehensive manual and distributed to the staff. We kindly request that you carefully study the contents of this manual in order to acquire the necessary knowledge and skills for effectively exercising Heliobi. What is Heliobus? Why is it not included in the 10 Lords Commission Standard Exorcism Manual? Heliobi are rare, elusive, and shapeless entities. They are energy-based creatures devoid of a fixed shape, driven by the desire to possess the bodies of sentient beings and exert control over them. Further information regarding Heliobi can be found in the list of arch-enemies. Heliobi re-emerged into the world after the furnace was damaged. Millennia have passed since their last appearance, which caused the possession tragedy. During that era, the inhabitants of the Xianzhou were yet short-lived species, and the Ten Lords Commission had not yet been established. Heliobi have never harmed the lawful since the tragedy, and unfortunately, the Ten Lords Commission has therefore become lax in our vigilance. At the time of the distribution of this manual, the Commission has initiated our contingency plan and integrated training on exercising Heliobi into the standard curriculum for judges. What are their typical behavior patterns and weaknesses? According to ancient manuscripts, Heliobi exhibit behaviors akin to swarms of bees. These fiery essences possess the ability to divide and merge, exchanging information and experiences with each other, and enhance their collective strength against adversaries. While Heliobi have merged together, may still be perceived as individual entities, the conglomerate maintains internal hierarchies, reminiscent of ancient Xianzhou beliefs that attributed 3 souls and 7 spirits within 1 humans. Within the cluster, certain Heliobi specialize in combat, while others engage in contemplation and debate, and the most powerful oversee strategic coordination. Most Heliobi struggle to cooperate harmoniously with each other due to how they've been tainted by human nature. This weakness can be exploited by posing complex and thought-provoking questions to them, causing them to splinter from within. However, ancient records mention the existence of formidable individual Heliobi, such as the Flint Emperor from ancient times and the recent invader, Vantilia, who has been confirmed to have infiltrated the Xianzhou. These individuals possess unwavering self-awareness and, over time, are able to resolve their internal differences and form an indissoluble whole. The Heliobi call this process fusion. Weaker Heliobi harbor immense fear of getting close to these great elder beings, for once absorbed, it equals the death of the weaker Heliobus. Excuse me. Sorry about that. What kind of ghosts do Heliobi prefer to possess? Heliobi are drawn to individuals with intense desires, those who have undergone profound life experiences, and those harboring many unfulfilled wishes. Hosts possessing such properties are particularly enticing to Heliobi due to the abundance of emotions and experiences they contain. However, it is worth noting that Heliobi do not exhibit a discernible preferences when selecting hosts, as evidenced by the distribution of victims in documented cases. Notably, Heliobi display an aversion to possessing long-life species, considering the Xianzhou people's indigestible when interrogated. It can be inferred that the longevity and robust physical resilience of long-life species hinder Heliobi's ability to subjugate the host's will. What do Heliobi seek through their possession? By possessing their hosts, Heliobi tap into the person's experiences and emotions, while also taking control of the person's body to fulfill their own desires. When a Heliobus possesses a human host, it adopts the personality and behavioral patterns of that host, leading to the development of a distinct individual awareness that hinders bonding and fusion with other Heliobi. Based on our research, it has been observed that Heliobi perceive the emotions of their hosts in a manner similar to how humans perceive flavors, such as delicious, sweet, sour, or bitter. Heliobi possess the ability to easily discern the emotional states experienced by their hosts. How does Heliobus possession negatively affect the hosts? According to the interview records of the victims, we deduce that once a Heliobus has possessed a host, it persistently disrupts the person's nervous system to speak with the host, then exploits the person's inner desires and vulnerabilities to induce hallucinations and provoke emotions. Initially, the host would only experience the emergence of an additional presence within their mind, another self that comprehends them and engages in conversations with them. However, as time passes, typically within a few days, the host will gradually lose the ability to distinguish whether their thoughts arise from their own brain or instead originate from the Heliobus. Subsequently, the hosts become driven to fulfill their deepest desires to the fullest extent, regardless of how audacious or disruptive these may be. Warriors engage in fierce battles endlessly. Epicureans indulge in excessive feasting, and the lustful completely surrender to their carnal desires. Under the compulsion of the Heliobus, the human host loses all semblance of self-control and morality, succumbing fully to their innermost desires. This process of gradual insanity is akin to the corruption known as Mara. The interrogation division believes the subject is worthy of further research. Towards the end of the possession process, the host's body will become completely drained by the Heliobus, resulting in sudden, spontaneous combustion. This outcome is often fatal for short-life species. How does one eradicate a Heliobus completely? According to the account of our ancestors, there are scant means to completely eradicate a Heliobus, with the exception of harnessing its power as an inexhaustible energy source for perpetuity. The creation furnace within the Artisan's Commission was constructed for this purpose. The most efficacious approach to contend with a Heliobus is to confine it within an intangible force field, separating it from other sentient beings. The 10 Lords Commission will provide the frontline judges and spiritfarers on duty with sacred vessels explicitly crafted for capturing Heliobi. How does one exorcise a Heliobus from a possessed host? The conventional technique of exorcism entails applying violence to the host that is suitable in scope and does not result in permanent damage, rendering the physical body incapacitated. In this case, the Heliobus, unable to feel the emotions of the host, will naturally depart in search of other prey. Nevertheless, it is essential to reiterate that the responsibilities of a judge extend beyond the mere expulsion of malevolent spirits. We work to safeguard the ordinary everyday life of Zansho's people. We cannot demand that all judges forsake this method of exorcism, but we must earnestly implore all of you, each of you, to consider the implications extremely carefully before resorting to such method. Through the examination of successful exorcism cases, we have concluded that when the host becomes cognizant of the Heliobus's encroachment and no longer remain obsessed with fulfilling their inner desires, they will have a chance of breaking free from the hallucinatory clutches imposed by the Heliobus. In rare circumstances, the Heliobus may voluntarily relinquish its hold on the host. Wow. There's more. List of 10 Lords Commission criminals transferred by Cloud Knights. In accordance with the Zansho Legal Code and the 10 Lords Penal Code, lawful Cloud Knights have transferred the following suspects to the lawful 10 Lord Commission for trial and punishment. Name Fangji, male. Charges: Mara ensnarement, Tree murder, and incitement to riot. Summary of crimes: Fangji, a disciple of Sanctus Medicus, colluded with the Master Primus Don Shu to set traps within the Ori Elixir Furnace, resulting in moral corruption of many of their colleagues. He was apprehended by Cloud Knights during the battle at the Alchemy Commission. Name Qianjin, gender male. Charges Mara ensnarement, traitry murder, and incitement to riot. Summary of crimes. Tianjin, a disciple of Sanctus Medicus, conspired with the rebels of the Alchemy Commission. He was apprehended by Cloud Knights during the battle at the Alchemy Commission. Name Ziyu, gender male. Charges Mara ensnarement, traitry murder, and incitement to riot. Am I pronouncing that correctly? That was weird to say. What? Tree? No. Oh, so another one said traitry, so I was doing it right. In summary of crimes, Jiu, a disciple of Sanctus Medicus, conspired with the rebels of the Alchemy Commission. He was apprehended by Cloud Knights during the battle at the Alchemy Commission. Name, Qian Ho. Qian Ho? Gender male. Charges Mara ensnarement, traitry murder, and incitement to riot. Summary of crimes. Qian Ho, a disciple of Sanctus Medicus, conspired with rebels of the Alchemy Commission. He was apprehended by Cloud Knights during the battle of the Alchemy Commission. Name Yun-Kei, gender female. Charges Mara ensnarement, traitry murder, and incitement to riot. Summary of crimes. Yun-Kei, a disciple of Sanctus Medicus, conspired with the rebels of the Alchemy Commission. He was apprehended by Cloud Knights during the battle at the Alchemy Commission. Name Qingning. Yeah. Gender female. Charge prison break. Summary of crimes. Qingning, a disciple of Sanctus Medicus, attempted to free Hu Lei, former Borazin warhead. She was apprehended by the Realm Keeping Commission at Sky's End Cave. Name Roaming. Gender female. Charge prison break. Summary of crimes. Roaming, a disciple of Sanctus Medicus, was an accomplice in Qingning's case. She was apprehended by the Realm Keeping Commission at Sky's End Cave. Name Yang Zhu. Gender female. Charge sowing discord. Summary of crimes. Yang Zhou was involved in inciting civil unrest within the Videodara. He was apprehended by Cloud Knights at Skillgorge Waterscape. Name Realzhong Fonar? Gender male. Charge immortality theft and illicit espionage. Summary of crimes. As an outworlder, he was involved in abducting a key official and coercing them into revealing the secrets to immortality. He was apprehended by the Realm Keeping Commission at Cumulus Terrace. Name Anwen. Gender female. Charge illicit espionage. Summary of crimes. Hired by the Interastral Peace Corporation to infiltrate the evidence room and steal records pertaining to the clandestine human experiments conducted by the disciples of Sanctus Medicus. She was apprehended by the Cloud Knights at the Exalting Sanctum. Note: this case is of utmost sensitivity. Any requests for spy exchange from IPC must be denied. Of course the IPC has to get involved somehow. The last one. Exalting Sanctum Chancery report to the General Affairs Office. The General Affairs Office. Under the wise guidance of the 6 charioteers and the 10 Lords Commission, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus' conspiracy headed by Don Shu take advantage of the ambrosial arbor to overturn the lawful has been thwarted. All the corporates have been apprehended and their leader has been annihilated. All of the Xianzhou Alafu have exerted their efforts together to snap this catastrophe in its bud. However, while Dan Shu's rebellion has been suppressed, its aftermath has caused severe effects on the lives of its ordinary civilians. Here's a report on recent events. Firstly, due to the impact of Dan Shu's rebellion, a faction of unruly individuals instigated public unrest against the alchemists and healers of the Alchemy Commission. Last week, a group of ruffians defaced the temporary site of the Alchemy Commission, openly denounced all the commissions of the Xianzhou, and propagated the heresy that only the ruined author will bring an end to the plague. Some civilians even broke into the former Alchemy Commission site to plunder supplies, resulting in physical altercations with the Cloud Knights on guard there. Currently, all troublemakers have been apprehended by Cloud Knights, and further investigations have shown that they are all Outworlders hired by the Annihilation Gang. We are currently collaborating with the Cloud Knights to suppress these riots and have arrested all individuals responsible. This case is currently under trial. Secondly, the Realm Keeping Commission, in recent collaboration with the Skyfaring Commission, has apprehended a gang of criminals suspected of smuggling Xianzhou natives' creatures to the Outworld. This operation has led to the arrest of 15 suspects and the shutdown of 10 processing and warehousing facilities. The criminal group has been smuggling and stockpiling a significant number of biological samples from the Xianzhou under the guise of recent activities, disguising the goods as trade commodities to be exported. We followed their trail, and while destroying their headquarters, we also apprehended former disciples of Medicus on the run, who are planning on smuggling themselves out of the Xianzhou. This case is currently under trial. Thirdly, various unaffiliated individuals on social media platforms have been making claims that the ambrosial arbor, after its resurrection, emits an ominous aura that accelerates the onset of Mara. This rumor has spread widely among the residents and caused panic. Certain groups believing in the Firmament Arbiter cited their myth as evidence and argued that a colossal wall must be built around the arbor to completely ward off its potential effects for eternity. These Outworld groups even proposed their plans and submitted them to the Realm Keeping Commission. Wow. However, the feasibility of their plans are absurd, and the costs involved are enormous. After being rejected several times, these groups have resorted to soliciting donations from the public and promoted their view that the construction of the wall can ward off the demonic aura. They are currently facing legal consequences for engaging in illegal fundraising activities. Fourthly, following the Ambrosial Arbor's rebirth, certain merchants have deliberately spread false information for personal gain. They claim that the luminescent depths possess the abilities to suppress the ominous aura from the arbor, and thus begun promoting the water from that sea as medicinal remedy. Some more extreme cases have seen shops promoting ordinary salt as luminescent depth salt, and sold it at exorbitant prices, inciting people to stockpile salt. Such actions have severely disrupted the market order and have widely influenced commodity prices. Currently, the Realm Keeping Commission is cracking down on a handful of prominent merchants involved in this deception. imposing fines and revoking their licenses. Fifthly, due to the lack of trust in the Alchemy Commission after the disaster, medical scams have proliferated. The primary victims of these scams are elderly Xianzhou natives who have sought treatment from the Alchemy Commission before, have suffered the loss of their children during the calamity, and are old enough to become Mara-struck soon. Swindlers use hooks such as giving out free food to get these people interested, then employ various methods such as presenting themselves as health experts, miracle-working doctors, or anti-Alchemy Commission progressives to offer health products that purportedly delay the effects of Mara. They exploit the victim's trust, spread rumors, and capitalize on anxiety, while falsely advertising these health products as elixirs and selling them at incredibly high prices. The Realm Keeping Commission has apprehended numerous suspects. The Realm Keeping Commission has apprehended numerous suspects and dismantled their sales channels. Additionally, we have published anti-fraud notices in each residential community, making residents aware of frauds and suspicious individuals. Sixthly, at the beginning of this month, the Skyfaring Commission and the Realm Keeping Commission forwarded a case involving the illegal departure of a collective group at Cloudford. The organization, known as the Sunrise Traveling Group, primarily comprises elderly widows, widowers, and people who have lost their children but have not yet succumbed to Mara. These members refer to each other as family, claiming to find solace in their spiritual companionship after losing their blood relatives. Based on their statements, they started exploring spiritual therapies such as meditation and spiritualism due to them feeling at a loss over the purpose of their lives. During their meditative sessions, many members experienced the shared vision of a black sun hanging in the sky, which they refer to as Obsidian of Desolation. The organizers of the group purchased books and coordinates related to the Obsidian of Desolation from the black market in Oram Valley. Had to kill a bug. Subsequently organizing this pilgrimage from the group members. Oh, wait, I'm trying to understand this one in my head. The legal departure of a collective group. Oh, okay. The organizers of the group purchased books and coordinates related to the Obsidian Desolation from the black market in Oram Alley, subsequently to organizing this pilgrimage for the group members. The Realm Keeping Commission has highly concerned regarding this matter and has at the earliest opportunity dissuaded their group to return. Currently, we are investigating the organizers and have arranged for the rest of the group to return home or accept priority treatment from the Alchemy Commission. We plan to organize community workers who specialize in caring for seniors to monitor the mental status of the group members. Furthermore, we will intensify our monitoring of O'Malley's markets to eradicate illegal peddlers with dubious backgrounds. In summary, while Danshu's rebellion has been quelled, its repercussions have been significant impact on various aspects within the community, including members of faith, the business environment, and even the credibility of authority. While these issues may appear minor and isolated, a closer examination reveals their interconnections, as several of these cases involve organizations beyond the Xianzhou Alliance and other religious beliefs. For the next step, the Realm Keeping Commission will prioritize its efforts to calm the people's minds and strengthen their spiritual resilience and unity. I submit this report to you, Commissioner, and eagerly wait your assessment of the public's general mood. Additionally, the Exalting Sanctum Chancery would like to hire more hands, or have more personnel transferred over from other departments as we are currently severely understaffed. Yours respectfully, Dahao, official of the Realm Keeping Commission. I like how we had to end off by basically saying they're understaffed. Tragic. Seems to be every. Oh, chest.
Can't you stay and chat with me for a while?
Chat function. Currently unavailable.
Yeah, that was a lot. That already took up an hour for me. Let me use the bathroom and come back. Alrighty. I'll actually start the quest, hopefully. So tired. So tired. My tiredness is enough to get me Mara struck. Oh, are you here for the inspection? Stand your post. I'm fine, I'm fine. It's almost time to change guard. I can't, I'm just too tired. How about you stay for a chat? You have time to chat while standing guard. If I were talking with someone else, my leader would punish me. If it's you, I'll just tell them you're asking me about work and it should be okay. Okay. Sleep-deprived guards. I'm a guard, of course. Specifically, I'm a warden of the 10 Lords Commission. As for what a warden is, just Think of it as a cloud knight under the 10 lords. Have you been working at the 10 Lords Commission for a long time? Not really. I doubt many can work at the 10 Lords Commission for a long time. As you know, the 10 Lords Commission is a rather unique place. It has a vital duty of administering Jianzhou people's lives and deaths. Hence, the 10 Lords Commission must remain independent and clean. Any benefits established between the Commission and functional society can pose a potential risk that will destabilize the Alliance. Anyway, because of this, the members of the 10 Lords Commission are made up of people who live in seclusion. Orphans, weirdos, prisoners, just to name a few. As for which category I belong, it's up to your imagination. Sleep-deprived pigeon category. Why are you working at the 10 Lords Commission? I guess I volunteered. How should I put it? There's a man who has a history with me. I need to find and kill him personally. Let's change the subject. This is getting a little too dark. How was Fischl Garden like in the past? It's about 600 or 700 years ago, I think. I was still studying then, and my house was around this area. Back then, I often came to Fischl Garden for a stroll. The scenery was beautiful, the air was fresh, and it was quiet all around. Do you see the Swallow Song Pavilion over there? That was where I had my first kiss. Ah, those good old times are now water under the bridge. The Fischl Garden has become such an eerie place now. Of the two lovers who kissed under the pavilion, one has become a warden on the 10 Lords Commission, and the other had one defected as a denizen of abundance. Come to think of it, Fischl Garden might not be as good as I remembered. Perhaps it was my own rose-tinted glasses that filtered away its eeriness. Sure, be careful. Alrighty.
Captain Huohua, should we start the ghost hunt now? You can just call me Huohua.
Understood, Captain. Judge Ho-Ho.
Actually, I'm not sure if I can be helpful anymore.
Oh, I'm lagging. What is going on? Okay.
After Tail disappeared, I thought for sure the commission would ask me to resign. But for some reason, Madame Hanya asked me to be the leader of the ghost hunting squad. Anyway, I'll do my best to carry out my duties. As for our mission, Sirius was locked up in Fischl Garden, but there were a lot of other Heliobi that escaped after the creation furnace was broken. According to the 10 Lords Commission's understanding of Heliobi behavior, they tend to roam densely populated areas in search of hosts, and wherever they go, there are bound to be reports of supernatural phenomena. Little Gwei, can you show us the website we'll be using for intel?
Whoa. This is the Paranormal Lovers website, Ghostly Grove. I've created a new account to gather paranormal experiences from the site. Was this like an event? This account is your personal account, right? Is that really okay? The 10 Lords Commission has to stay hidden, but I don't have to. I've been instructed to gather fans at all costs. That's right. As the number of fans increases, we can receive more assignments to investigate paranormal activities. There aren't any help requests posted yet. Let's check back in a bit.
Look, I'm a new user, so I only have a few followers on this site. But, based on past experience, once you get a following, people start flooding you with stories and news about paranormal activity.
What if everything turns out to be fake?
We have our work cut out for us, that's for sure. Sometimes a lead is obviously fake, but other times, it's hard to tell from just a few words on the internet. After all, some people will make up all kinds of nonsense to attract attention.
Straight up internet.
So, we still have to go out and fact-check the leads?
Mm-hmm. Plus, the Spiritfarers from the Ten Lords Commission will be carrying out their own investigation in secret as well.
Speaking of attracting attention, how do we get a following on a paranormal activity website? Sounds like Little Gway's department. She used me in some of her performances just to draw a bigger crowd.
Haha, that's the easy part. We just post some videos of us ghost hunting, subduing Heliobi. We're working for the Ten Lords Commission after all. We're gonna have the best content out there.
Will they agree to this? Does it sound kind of effective?
Madame Hanya has already given us the green light. We'll record our Heliobi hunting expeditions to get more followers, and then use the intel from our followers to find more Heliobi. It's like a vicious cycle. Wait, a virtuous cycle.
Oh wait, aren't we supposed to be operating in secret?
Another thing we have to think about is that Heliobi feed on the emotions of their hosts. They can even manipulate a host into revealing their deepest secrets.
Yep.
Wouldn't posting a victim's personal information online cause even more harm to the victim? I'm not trying to pick holes, just raising some concerns.
The way I see it, operating in secret and exposing the paranormal go hand in hand. We won't reveal the names of any victims. We'll just post some pics and videos of the squad engaging in fierce battles with the supernatural. And then come up with some dramatic titles. Like, Little Gway Investigates. Ghost tries to scare young Cloud Knight girl on creepy road. Gets owned. You know? We'll turn the entire Heliobi hunting process into regular uploads. Viewers will see that there's nothing scary about it, and there won't be any public panic.
Why are you looking at me? Want a medal or something? It does kind of sound like a good idea.
Want a medal?
Thanks, bestie. I feel like some of you aren't convinced by the whole online ghost hunting thing. How about this? We take a look at the leads we have so far, and pick one to try out as a test run. Take a look. This post is getting tons of comments.
It didn't take long for a help request to be posted, did it? The request posts usually have clues leading to the Heliobi. So that's how it is. Okay, I get the picture. After completing assignments, you will receive fans and gratuity. Let's not dilly-dally. So we're doing missions now.
Disappeared? That's nothing new. She sneaks off all the time.
That's not the point. Here, read this part. One of the healers from the Alchemy Commission had Lady Bailu cornered, but then she disappeared into thin air.
Maybe they made it up.
Judging from the comments, there were several witnesses. Sure, Lady Bailu runs away all the time, but disappearing into thin air?
It looks like the work of a heliobus. The Heliobi are masters of manipulating the senses. There are stories of Heliobi changing their shape and appearance to disguise themselves as someone else.
Okay, so what are we waiting for? Let's get moving and see if we can find some witnesses.
Before we head out, let's make sure we have our intel in order. If we can better understand what a heliobus wants to do, and what it's capable of doing, it'll be easier for us to help the victim.
Me reading an hour's worth of lore just to back this up.
Interviewing witnesses might give us some clues, but they won't know anything about Heliobi. I think I have an idea. We have another source of intel we could use.
Cirrus?
That's right! Those Heliobi were locked up in the same space for ages! They probably got to know their fellow prisoners like the back of their, I guess they don't really have hands.
The thought of seeing Cirrus sends shivers down my spine. But I bet Cirrus would be eager to see me again. They'd devour me whole if they could. I think Tail made a fool of Cirrus, and Cirrus has held a grudge ever since. If we can get them worked up over it, we might be able to use them to our advantage.
Okay.
Miss Trailblazer, do you think we can really catch Heliobi this way?
The internet is a very powerful tool. Let's feel it out. Random strangers.
I sure hope so.
I find it funny that it's literally called the internet and not some fantasy term.
I can't help thinking that if Tail is out there, there'll be traces of him on the internet. He had a big personality.
You want Tail back?
Yes. Do you think I'm just getting myself into more trouble? It's not like we were good friends to begin with. But when Tail disappeared, my real tail, it disappeared too. Now my reflection looks weird to me, and I hate work even more than before. Maybe that's all just a bunch of excuses. The truth is, I miss him.
We'll find him. He might not be around anymore. I have no clue how to answer this.
Thank you. If we're ever going to find Tail, now's the best chance we have. Of course, finding Tail isn't our top priority right now. We need to catch and subdue all the fleeing escaped Heliobi as soon as possible.
Little Gwei's methods can be a little unorthodox, but that's just because she has a vivid imagination. When it comes to getting things done, she's actually pretty reliable.
Why did you suddenly feel the need to say that?
I'm worried you don't trust her plan. Just relax. Little Gwei is unbeatable. In her area of expertise.
You do seem to have a lot of history.
Like the time Gwen Ivan dragged me to the fixed troll garden so I could protect her. But I was so scared, I ended up fainting. While I was passed out, she went and caused all kinds of trouble. I neglected my duty of keeping her from making a mess of things. But I'll redeem myself this time. I'll make sure to protect her. And also keep an eye on her. That being said, why did you decide to come back into this mess? Dealing with Heliobi isn't an easy task.
I'm not sure I was given the choice. I have a score to settle. Come for me, you best not miss.
What are you, a mob boss? You're brave, I'll give you that. Just seeing a Heliobus makes me weak in the knees. You won't laugh at me if I faint, right? I can't stand the thought of those things roaming free. After what little Gwei and I went through, I'm not about to let them have their ghostly way.
Don't faint again now.
Let's see. Ghastly Gravy. Ghastly Gravy? What kind of website is that?
It's Ghostly Grove, not Ghastly Gravy.
Ghostly Grove is the most renowned website for paranormal enthusiasts on the Lawfu. Everyone who loves the mysterious and the unexplained knows about it. People share all kinds of paranormal experiences on this website. I used to go there to read first-hand accounts of ghost sightings whenever I needed to build up my courage. We can get our leads from this website and then investigate them posing as paranormal investigators. That means we can operate more efficiently and with a low profile. If people started to see a spiritfarer making door-to-door visits, they might begin to panic, and that would give the Heliobi even more power over their hosts.
Look, I'm a new user, so I only have a few followers on this site. But, based on past experience, once you get a following, people start flooding you with stories and news about paranormal activity. We have our work cut out for us, that's for sure. Sometimes a lead is obviously fake, but other times, it's hard to tell from just a few words on the internet. After all, some people will make up all kinds of nonsense to attract attention.
So, we still have to go out and fact-check the leads? Mm-hmm. Plus, the Spiritfarers from the Ten Lords Commission will be carrying out their own investigation in secret as well.
Information out of Cyrus. Currently in captivity. Makes sense.
Oh, this tedium. Even the insects can't hold my attention any longer. I wonder if these ones will prove to be more entertaining.
Cirrus, we've come to ask you a few questions. I hope you'll be cooperative.
Oh, if it isn't the widow girl who fainted in Victual Garden the moment she encountered the Heliobi. Already talking to me like a detective, are you?
Hey, where's my sword? You just wait.
Can we destroy Cyrus? I wish.
Okay. I just wish I could teach them a lesson. Cirrus, you must be unhappy with how things turned out, right?
What do you want from me, little fox girl? You want to know what happened to the guard dog? He turned to ashes a long time ago.
I don't care about that at all. But I can't help but notice you managed to escape the furnace, and now you're stuck here, unable to move an inch, while the other Heliobi are roaming around the Lawfu enjoying themselves. Must be quite frustrating.
You want me to assist you and betray my own kind?
Cyrus stays silent, sizing everyone up through the eyes of the spirit fairy they possess. Finally, they decide to talk.
I can do that. Under one condition. I wish to arrange a challenge. One akin to the struggle between the great Heliobus Ignamar and the general of the Lawfu. As long as you can bring me the current general, anything can be negotiated.
Huh?
The general?
What? Is that too much to ask? It seems the judge here doesn't have what it takes to negotiate with the Heliobus.
That's just another way of saying they don't want to cooperate. Huh? Wait, Wawa, you can't seriously be thinking about...
Deal. I'll submit a request to the Seat of Divine Foresight.
Oh.
Bring me the current general of the Lawfu, and we can talk.
I mean, Genuine is like kind of built, so I'm not really afraid for him. Just wondering what his response will be.
Oh, what do we have here? A nameless, a cloud knight, a judge of the Ten Lords Commission, and a street performer. Quite the group.
Wow, the general recognizes me? I didn't realize I was so famous.
My retainer Yang Qing has mentioned you. You are one of the only people on the Lawfu that was able to deprive him of his sword.
What?
Oh, I remember. I should apologize. I did a sword swallowing performance on the spur of the moment, but forgot to return the sword to him when I left the stage.
Nice.
So, what wind has brought you to the seat of divine foresight?
General, we know you have important matters to attend to, and the Ten Lords Commission shouldn't be bothering you with something as trivial as the Heliobi. But if we allow those creatures to roam freely, I'm afraid...
I heard stories of a skirmish between a previous general and a monster of sorts. I'd always assumed they were an old wives' tale. I never imagined the villain of such tales would come to my doorstep seeking revenge. I must say, it seems a bit unfair that I should assume the debt for a conflict I had no involvement in.
It wasn't your fight to begin with. Master stroke them? What does that mean?
It would appear you are eager to see me assume the debt. General Teng Xiao is a venerated predecessor. If I am to honor his legacy, then sitting idly by is not an option. If an audience with a general of the Law Fu is requested, then I will honor such a request.
General, Heliobi are vile creatures capable of taking over the bodies of mortals. If you're unsure...
I appreciate the Ten Lords Commission having such high regard for my welfare. It is true I am rather inexperienced when it comes to Heliobi. But as General of the Law Fu, I cannot look on while these fugitive creatures wreak havoc on the populace. I still have some paperwork that needs attending to. Once I am finished, I will make my way to Fixtral Garden without delay. As soon as I finish my paperwork for the day, I will make my way to Fixtral Garden. Please, go ahead of me.
Oh shoot, I see papers. What is this? What is all this? Why? Why must I be endured to... Why must I be subjected to this? Correspondence from Realm Keeping Commissioner. Revered General, I am filled with awe upon hearing of your courageous exploits, risking life and conquering the giant demonic enemy. You, General, are the unwavering pillar of Lawfu and the backbone of the Alliance. Any misfortune that befalls you would have dire consequences. Therefore, I implore you to prioritize your well-being and seek solace for recuperation. With the growth of the ambrosial arbor now halted, the Realm Keeping Commission is committed to eradicating any remaining disturbances as per our duty. The recent calamity has affected various delves, including the Starskiff Haven, the Divination Commission, and the Artisan Commission. Once we have thoroughly assessed the extent of the damage, we will collaborate with the Artisans Commission to commence reconstruction work. Madam Yukong, the Skyfaring Helm Master, has diligently enforced blockades and inspected our airspace for hidden dangers in the aftermath of the calamity, and I need not elaborate on her splendid efforts here. However, it is disconcerting to note that the ambassador Ting Yun has been replaced by an imposter, leading to unsettling rumors within the Commission. Moreover, rumors about the growth of the ambrosial arbor are bound to spread beyond the confines of Gansho with departing merchants, and we can anticipate an influx of elixir seekers in the near future, perhaps reaching another historical height. How many of them would be covert agents serving the Plague Zotha? And how many would be ignorant individuals consumed by their blind desire for immortality? Their insatiable demands will undoubtedly sow the seeds of hidden turmoil. Master Diviner Fuxuan of the Divination Commission has ventured to the front line, leading troops to apprehend the Stellaron hunters and accomplish great feats. However, it must be noted that Fuxuan's temporary assumption of command over the Cloud Knights surpasses the bounds of propriety. as dictated by the regulations of the 6 charioteers. Once you, General, have regained your strength, I beseech you to resume your rightful position. During the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, Lord Zulun, the head of the Artisanship Commission, was absent on the mispronouncing everything. Was absent on a visit to the Xianshou Zuming. Consequently, all matters pertaining to the commission were overseen by the esteemed master artisan Gong Shu. While he possesses great skill in craftsmanship, he lacks practicality and management acumen. Nonetheless, his unwavering dedication and courage in maintaining his post during the calamity are commendable. The situation within the Alchemy Commission is exceedingly complex. Due to reasons known to all, the position of the Commission's head has remained vacant for an extended period. Currently, Chief Alchemist Yulo is serving as the acting head. However, perceptive as you are, I believe you have already foreseen that once the situation stabilizes, the Alliance will appoint a new head for the Luofu, inevitably stirring up another storm. If we can make preparations in advance, we will be better equipped to navigate the intending tempest. Since the rebirth of the Arbor, the Alchemy Commission has lost the trust of the citizenry, with outbuilders even developing a sarcastic proverb, just like the Alchemy Commission, to laugh at how Xianshou has been blind to such treason. The Realm-Keeping Commission has issued numerous circulars emphasizing the expected conduct and hospitality of officials and ordinary members. At this critical moment, the Realm-Keeping Commission must focus on calming the situation and preventing any further escalation of tensions with visitors. Medicine is the cornerstone of people's livelihoods, and employing medical practices aligned with Rainbow's revelations to aid outworlders in overcoming their ailments is a crucial aspect of combating the plague's author. In my humble opinion, rebuilding the trust in the Alchemy Commission among civilians must be our foremost priority. To this end, I shall actively seek assistance from all other commissions. Please accept my apologies for any disturbance caused by my letter. I sincerely wish you a swift recovery, General. Zhao Chu's consumable prescription. Ugh, medical stuff. There are a few recipes that Zhao Chu had left for the Zhaoqing General's servant. This prescription is warming, helps replenish nutrients, and regulates qi. It would be great for helping the general recover after battle. Recipe: 2 mace of high-E yellow milk vetch, 1 mace of contig clover, 1 mace of exalting hyacinth, 2 dried fun wax caterpillar fungus, 2 grams of dried powder red sage, 3 drops of Yuchu imperial serum. Boil fangu boiling deep water in a medium-sized cauldron for 8 hours to remove impurities and extract a solution. Obtain a berry pheasant from its Zuming wilds, remove the organs, and blanch in water to remove all blood. Take a separate medium-sized cauldron and add onion, ginger, garlic, and stow fangu black viper meat. Once boiling, simmer at a low heat for 1 dual hours and remove from the cauldron. Skim off the scum. You only want the clear soup, and garnish with 2 to 3 Zuming wolfberries. The general has been ill for a long time. His qi and blood circulation is irregular, and he is prone to irritation. He also suffers exhaustion from years of battle, internal bleeding from vascular and qi obstructions. He requires long-term care and must take this decoction every 10 days. Avoid spicy food during this time and make sure to eat dinner. This prescription is for soothing the nerves, cooling the body, detoxifying, and improving eyesight. To be served as a dessert, it will assist the general in regaining sensory perception and coordination. 1 bottle of Penacony Soul Glad can be substituted by another syrup drink. A suitable amount of Verdantia rice. Boil the verdantia rice until translucent. Remove the water, then boil again in a separate pot until completely transparent. 2 mace of scaled gorge alginate. Boil and reduce to sugar, and set aside. Add thalassin green coconut to puffer goat milk. Boil and set aside. 4 mace of tranquility lotus seeds. 4 mace of fangu longan. Add the coconut and milk. Simmer all ingredients except the jelly for half a dual hour until thickened. After removing from the pan, place to cool and freeze, then add the pudding. Garnish with luminescent cement. The general's extreme speed can easily disturb her mental state. Therefore, as well as treating her eyes, there should be supplementary drugs provided to calm her mind and soothe her will. Use 5 mace of jujube seeds, 3 mace of polygala, and 1 mace of licorice root to brew a cold complementary medicinal tea. This prescription's main functions are to regulate body functions, dispel heat and wind from the body, and slow down myolysis and muscular calcification. Recipe: cut the hind leg sections of an Everhunt Plains fungus boar into sections and rinse off any blood. Boar, half a cup of powder thalassin dung beetle powder, 1/4 cup of powdered Videodara hatching rebirth eggshells, 2 mace of fangu fossil root, 0.5 mace of dehydrated viscorpus, 2 rock bamboos, washed and put aside. Place the fungus boar leg meat and bones in a casserole dish together with fire ginger. Extract the salts from the luminescent seawater and pour the desalinated water into the casserole to boil together for 1 dual hour. Skim off the scum and add the rock bamboos and dehydrated viscorpus before boiling for half a dual hour. When removing them from the pot, add the medicinal powder to the soup, with zooming pepper to counteract the medicinal flavor. The root of the general's condition is an extended overdraft of her own vitality. Toxins within her muscles have not been dispersed, leading to muscular damage and breakdown. We must rely on food supplements to cleanse the toxins in her blood and repair her muscles and bones. Medicine. General's Diary. Part 3. January 19. The food's expenses are gradually becoming unsustainable. I thought there must be some way to deal with this, so I brought in a healer from the Alchemy Commission to check on wave-treading Snow Lion. Sorry, Qingzu, I'm horrible at naming. The healer's consultation was fruitless, instead suggesting we try some genetic testing. I agreed. The results were in line with its food intake. As expected, it was not a Grimalkin at all, after all, let alone some ordinary house cat. It was a lion. Hence the name changed from Mimi to wave-treading Snow Lion. However, this fact did not affect its usual Grimalkin-like behavior. Whenever Snow Lion is free, it usually is, it either scratches the silk curtains or rips the felt, or engorges itself on its specially prepared schizonipeda. Of course, Qingzu's effort cannot be overstated. She's truly trained it well, but sometimes it unfortunately gets in the way of official business. All that aside, the top priority now should be to find ways to reduce the food expenditure. I'm afraid this will take some time to figure out. Seems like his pet eats quite a lot. Unfortunately, I have to do the bathroom again because fun. We're back.
I've never seen this one before. Human. Who are you?
Heliobus. Is it not your deepest wish to hold a rematch with the General of the Lawfu? I have come to grant you an audience.
He's a present-day general.
Cirrus, we have brought you the person you wish to see. This is General Jing Yuan, the one who now sits at the seat of divine foresight.
This is the current general of the Lafu? Look at that expression! He's barely half awake! Where is General Teng Xiao? Why did he choose such a lightweight to take over for him? I suppose it's already too late for the Xianzhou to rid themselves of this clown.
The entire circus.
Very well then, General Jing Yuan. How about we settle our score right here in Fixtual Garden? If I win, I must be free to come and go as I please.
I agreed to grant you an audience, not meet you in combat.
What? You refuse? You won't fight me? He comes here after I demand a rematch and won't even fight.
You said nothing about a rematch before.
That I already won? No, there can be no victory in eschewing combat. Human logic negates it.
You misunderstand. I came for a rematch. It's just that you are not a worthy opponent.
What? Unworthy?
I mean, he's not wrong.
Teng Xiao, as General of the Lawfu, was Commander-in-Chief of the Cloud Knights. Ignamar commanded the Heliobai. The two were as great as the sky and the earth, equally matched like yin and yang. It is only natural that they were worthy opponents. As it stands, I am the General of the Lawfu. But you are no Ignamar, merely a prisoner. If you wish to engage me in battle, you must follow my rules. Defeat my army. Only then will I grant you the fight you seek.
Your army?
That's right. You must defeat my 4 companions gathered here. Then, you will have proved yourself a worthy opponent.
He knows what he's doing.
Wait, he means us? We'll be okay, right?
Can we practice our master strokes first? Ah! Oh my gosh.
Why is the general putting his trust in us? I'm too young to die.
I keep imagining just using a giant brush. Oh my gosh.
So I only need to beat your pawns here.
It would serve you well not to underestimate them. They are as skilled in combat as they are tenacious in spirit. I worry they might pose a problem for you. If you win, you can have your rematch. If you lose, you will answer one question of their choice. No lies, no tricks. Can you accept these terms?
It's a deal. The game is set. This platform will be our chessboard, and the fighters will be the pieces. Trying to humiliate me with lowly pawns. No matter then.
my command. Receive my power. Now you will experience the might of the Heliobite. Turn out your pocket.
Whoa, I'm using them. Exorcismics? Current Exorcismic's power is depleting enemies' toughness and dealing damage. Come up with a way to get the Exorcismics. Exorcismics? Give it a try. I don't know what Coin Hyphen does. Okay, so she's a Nihility character. Deals damage over time. Burns the targets. Okay. Deals more burn damage. When Gnife is on the field, there's a chance to apply Fire Kiss to an enemy after the burn's damage causes damage. When inflicted with Fire Kiss, the enemy receives more increased damage, which lasts 15 turns. Use more damage to burn enemies. And I think Kanya's like, she gives you more skill points and does like, she can increase, she can buff a single ally. Increases speed of a target ally and attack. And now I use his basic skill or ultimate, the damage don't increase. Scrivener. Allies triggering burden is skill point recovery have their attack increased. What's her light code? All allies attack increases, crit damage increases, and energy regen. Oh, I haven't read this. He immediately falls in love with the golden vessel and is about to buy it. But the Foxian girl oh wait, I have never. Oh wait, I haven't. No, this is something else. But the Foxian girl drags him aside and whispers, "Please return at night, Mr. Benefactor, and make up your mind then." As promised, he returns at night. The same Foxian girl opens the door and smiles at him. "Please follow me, Mr. Benefactor." A ray of moonlight shines onto the base of the etched plate. The artisan had traced the petals with lines of various depths, and he would not be able to see such details without the moonlight. He finally recalls why this item is called Carve the Moon in the Clouds.
Give it up.
Every few turns, Fiendfire will appear in the action order. Cause Fiendfire to shift to the action, to the top of the action order. What still does? Oh, that's how she enables it. Oh. Gosh.
I shall be the judge.
Let me through. Dodge this.
When green Fiendfire reaches top of the action order, it will take effect on all allies. When green Fiendfire takes effect, and can replenish Luna Umbra Chords these words. Exorcismics. Exorcismics.
Still in denial.
Fiendfire appears next to an enemy, it will appear as a red flame. Enemies about to obtain Fiendfire, but obtaining it greatly enhances the
Want to see what
Wow. I regenerated your stamina for you.
I can do? Turn out your pockets.
Now's the time to use the ultimate to help our team capture the Fiendfire instead. And let's have successfully captured the Fiendfire.
Lance ablaze!
Fiendfire routine is already charged up.
Lance forward! It's time.
Dodge this! Let me through!
Okay, extra ability.
This is serious. Still in denial. I shall be the judge.
Want to see what I can do?
And they lost the flame.
By the will of the 10 Lords, the 10 Lords decree, hereby ordained.
Take this! Rise, Venus! Dodge this!
Don't throw the game! Come feast your eyes! Happy New Year! Ha!
You've lost. Serious.
Ugh, don't get complacent. If I had all of Ignimar's power, I'd never have lost to the likes of you.
Should you decide to try again, my offer still stands. But you must defeat them.
What are we waiting for?
Not so fast. Before we fight again, you need to answer one question like you promised.
Ugh, pesky devil of a girl. Alright. What's your question?
Look, is this something a Heliobus could have done?
Posted up by the sudden appearance.
There are countless Heliobi that escaped from the creation furnace. And every one of them could have done such a thing. It could have been vengeance, curiosity, or simply hunger. So how would I know which one abducted your dragon lady? Of course, I do have my suspicions. For example, Luxie.
What kind of Heliobux is Luxie?
Luxie loves mischief. They give no thought to interfering in mortal affairs. Their only concerns are entertainment and freedom. Among all the fragments of Ignimar, the one most likely to abduct your precious dragon lady would be Luxie. We were sealed away for 1,000 years.
It's been ages since we last tasted the joys and sorrows of the world of humans. I'm sure Luxie was eager to find a new friend and wander the world with them. I think they're telling the truth. Heliobi do have different personalities, and they can be influenced by the personality of their host. If a Heliobus possesses a great warrior, they might gradually take on a braver, fiercer persona. And if their host is a playful child, they may adopt a childlike spirit.
Wander the world with them. It sounds like Lady Bailu would have been an ideal target. She's always running off to play in Arm Alley.
This intel should be a big help. Hey! We're not done here! You still owe me a fight!
You wouldn't win anyway. Be patient.
You bunch of meatbags! One minor victory and you think you're something special? Come on, show me what you've got!
The clues are all pointing in the same direction. It would be wise to strike while the iron is hot.
Thank you for your help, General. Let's get going.
Are you done running around yet?
Not quite. I'm just stopping to say hi. This is.
I provided you with information as promised. Why am I still empty-handed? Don't bother me again till you're ready to fight. You'll be begging for a rematch later. Just you wait.
There's just another quest active here. I better avoid it somehow. Like, there's one with Bailu. Where is it? Tall Auntie? Yeah, okay.
I haven't been here in a while. It's nice to be back in the old stomping ground.
Oh yeah? Since you're so familiar with the place, you can lead the way and conduct the interviews.
Did I hear something from the Peanut Gallery? Look! Those two are wearing Alchemy Commission uniforms. They're probably looking for the Dragon Lady.
Lady Bailu disappeared into thin air. They must be pretty confused. Remember, we have to keep our identities secret when we interview them. And don't mention anything about the Heliobi. People might start panicking.
Don't worry, Judge Wawa. Effective communication with the public is one of the basic skills of a Cloud Knight.
What is this? No one packages lies on the ground before you. You want to see who has left it behind, but there is no receipt on it. You find a note where the receipt should be attached stating, "This is the unsolved mystery of Orm Alley, the Midnight Mystery Boxes." These seemingly normal and unassuming cardboard boxes have actually been around for longer than the Orm Alley itself. No one knows who created them, or where they came from. All we know is that, even if they are stolen or destroyed, they will reappear intact here at midnight the next day. What's more, those that moved or damaged the boxes will all meet their doom. To people's shock, they realize that if they placed gold, silver, jewelry, or other precious items inside the boxes, their future lives will be blessed and full of good luck. Whereas those who attempt to poach the treasures inside the boxes will, without exception, meet their doom. You look inside the boxes again and realize that there are a number of precious items already piled inside. What a lazy con. This is ridiculous. Treasure mine. I wonder if an enemy might end up fighting me or something. Oh, that's a good fortune too. Why was I already thinking like, oh, let me try it out too? You know, through around and find out. You place some money inside and make a devout prayer that the Midnight Mystery Boxes would protect you in your future Trailblaze journey. No one knows if the Midnight Mystery Boxes are satisfied with your offerings, but the man that comes to collect all the treasure under the cover of night every day must be very satisfied. Oh, it's just 1,000. Okay. Startled for a second. Saint. It contains some toys, it better be. Breathed his laugh after completing the mission of storing the goods. Handle with care. Yeah, those are generic. Creature or thing is squirming in the package. Wow. Let the higher existence that lives within our hearts give you a thumbs up. 20 times praise of Heimwall.
Hello there. Judging by your clothing, you two must be healers from the Alchemy Commission. My name is Sushang. I'm a Cloud Knight soldier. Are you looking for the dragon lady who suddenly disappeared?
Even the Cloud Knights are getting involved? Did you file a report or something?
Report? I haven't said a word to the Realm Keeping Commission, let alone the Cloud Knights. People would think we were crazy if we reported this. There's something fishy going on. How did the Cloud Knights find out?
Good question. So, actually, we're affiliated with the 10th...
The 10th Squad! Cloud Knight Security Squad 10, to be precise. We patrol the streets and respond to all kinds of unexpected incidents. It's grunt work, essentially.
Nice save.
Ugh, I can relate. We're no stranger to grunt work ourselves.
Anyway, we heard about the Dragon Lady's disappearance, so we hurried over to see if we could help.
Oh, we know this Outworlder here. She's from the Astral Express. I've heard the Dragon Lady mention her before.
She and I are best buddies. Meal ticket. Long-term meal ticket.
Well, it's great that you're all willing to help, but we haven't actually figured out what exactly is going on.
Yeah. Just when we had her cornered, the Dragon Lady disappeared with a bang.
And while we were chasing her, we saw 2 of her. It really is a mystery.
Must be cloudy magic. Maybe you're experiencing double vision.
I'm not even 500 years old yet. My eyes are as sharp as they come.
Maybe you're overworked. Alchemy Commission healers are saving people 24/7. I'd start seeing things too if I were that busy. As the face of medicinal mastery on the Cienjo, you two need to be living healthier lifestyles.
She said go to sleep.
Huh. You really give what we're up against. After this is behind us, I say we take a holiday and get rested up.
So where did you last see Lady Bailu?
On that road there. And I swear I can hear a child giggling whenever I walk by. Must be the wind.
Be sure to get some rest. We'll take over from here. Lady Bailu must have seen you and gone off to hide. But with her old friend here, maybe she'll be willing to come back out.
Fantastic. Well, we'll leave you to it.
Ugh. Why does the Dragon Lady always have to run off? I swear they should be paying us extra for this.
I should get workers' comp for listening to you complaining all day. If you don't like the work, you can always transfer to the military.
Not the military.
Lady Bailu! Lady Bailu, where are you?
Lady Bailu, come out and play with us! Why are there 2 of her?
Oh, she found her?
They're asking us to play with them.
She doesn't know. She doesn't know.
Silly head. They're trying to trick you. They're just gonna Ooh, I know. Let's play a game called Don't Let Anyone Catch Us. Run!
Hold it together.
That ghost twin was one thing, but your screaming nearly sent me to the grave.
Sorry, but seriously, I knew it was a Heliobus, but seeing double violet like that sent shivers down my spine. It's okay, Miss Sushang. I've worked in the Ten Lords Commission for many years now, but I'm still not used to their tricks.
How do we catch them now?
They're eluding our senses, but they won't have gone far. We just need to look around. I can hear laughter, but where's it coming from?
Oh, no, I'm starting to get the heebie-jeebies. You can say that again?
Shiny door. Shiny door with laughter.
It seems to be coming from this room. I'll open the door and take a look. Everyone, stay on high alert. Huh? It won't open.
Ram the door, kick the door, try to open the door. Hashtag brute force.
Strange. Is this also the work of the Heliobus? They must know that we're following. But now that we know its hiding spot, it's time to use this. This is the harmonic chime. It's an item that the Ten Lords Commission forged to help deal with the Heliobi after the Fixtral Garden incident. Heliobi create illusions to isolate their victims. But if we ring this chime, our thought waves will synchronize with those of the Heliobus. As for how it works, I'm afraid that would take the rest of the day to explain.
In other words, we'll be able to enter the Heliobus's illusion?
Exactly. But once we're inside the illusion, we'll still have to figure out a way to catch Luxie.
You're the powerhouse of this team. We'll leave the door to you.
Doors are my specialty.
Please be careful.
A specialized exorcism tool created by the Ten Lords Commission for dealing with Heliobi. Ring the bell to resonate it with Heliobi's illusory maze. Resounding clarity purifies all directions.
When you're ready, ring the chime. We'll all charge in together. I never thought this would be behind the door.
It's the maze again!
Remember, it's just a Heliobus illusion.
Hey, you over there! Release Lady Bailu!
Don't be a bunch of fun suckers. She doesn't want to let anyone take her away. Luxie, they came here looking for me. It's starting to get dark. Maybe it's time for me to go back now? Lulu, didn't we say before that we wouldn't let any grown-ups find us? And never let them take us home? Why? Why did you change your mind? You're right. Grown-ups break their promises, but we don't. That's right. Remember, if you ever get hungry, I can conjure up anything you like. Berry pheasant skewers, star taro bubble tea, you name it. We have it right here.
Bubble tea.
Okay. Pick some right now. Not yet. Why don't we play a game first? You bad guys over there, okay? You're gonna be in the game too. Lulu, let's make a run for it. If we escape from them, I'll conjure up all of your favorite snacks and drinks. Wow! Then what are we waiting for? Let's go! We're free from the grown-ups! We can play all day, every day!
Wait, stop!
Here we go again with the maze.
I just want to play a little longer! What's so bad about that? Why do I have to lift the weight grown-ups do? Grown-ups are always saying, study now and have fun later. But the grown-ups I see at the Alchemy Commission never have time for fun. Stop chasing us! Can't you just let me have some fun?
No, I'm the fun police. Time to stop. Oh, actually needed that.
That door over there is the only way out. We'd better close it.
She's actually sprinting. What? She can do whatever she wants.
By the Arbiter, they sure know how to run.
That's the power of a heliobus.
Catch your breath before you pass out.
Zhang.
Let's try a new strategy. I don't think we can beat them like this. We need to use our heads.
You're a soldier. You shouldn't be tired out like this.
Sushang's gonna use her head? Now we're really done for.
Anyone bring a hunting trap? Anyone?
We can't hunt the dragon lady like a wild beast.
Just lure her out with food.
Wait, I have an idea. How about we use a little reverse psychology? Instead of chasing Lady Bailu, we get her to come to us.
Are you serious? Does that little dragon girl look like she's gonna come running over to us?
Chasing Bailu around like this reminds me of something I saw back home when I was a child. On my home planet, resources were scarce. And if you wanted to eat meat, you had to risk your life by going deep into the mines to hunt an animal called a sky mink. Sky minks fly so nimbly and are so alert that even the quickest of hands will have a hard time catching them.
Did you get the meat? How did the story end?
Gather round, children.
Ugh, don't interrupt. Hear me out. The sky mink's ecology is unique. It lives in symbiosis with a venomous creature called a shrieking lizard. When a sky mink goes out to feed, it lets the lizard protect its young. So we used to go to sky mink nests to catch shrieking lizards instead. When a shrieking lizard gets caught, it calls to the sky mink with a loud shriek to warn it to return to the nest and protect its young, which of course led the sky mink right to us.
It's both cruel and smart.
I'd hesitate to call it that. Shrieking lizards spew out a potent venom. Many people lost their lives trying to catch a tiny morsel of meat for dinner.
Nice story, but what's it got to do with chasing Lady Bailu?
Ugh, isn't it obvious? If we catch one Bailu, the other will come running to us. I remember one of the judges had a precious item called a Lunambra gourd, which could absorb and imprison Heliobi. Oh, come to think of it, I think that's the thing I smashed. I wonder if they fixed it.
Actually, I have one with me, but it's only effective when a heliobus is close by.
Nice! In that case, you can take the gourd and camp out in a corner. The rest of us will chase Lady Bailu back over here.
When did you smash her gourd? Was it when we first met her?
If we catch Lady Bailu, will Luxie really follow her into our trap? do Heliobi really have a sense of loyalty to their victims?
I think that's the thing I smashed. Oh, when we were running. Yeah, it was the first quest.
Who knows? Sierra said that Luxie is kind of childlike. It's worth a try.
Walk into the trap. Difficult to catch up to Bailu as she flees. You can only drive Bailu to run into the Lunombra Gorge's matrix. There are various doors in the Illusion maze that can block the path. Close the appropriate doors to alter Bailu's escape route. Got a leader here, right?
The Lunombra Gourd is in place. If we can chase Lady Bailu to this spot, we should be able to catch her. Be careful, okay?
Curious. I want to know what my options are before I start chasing her. Oh geez, I can't go from here. Never mind. I'll have to go forward. Yep.
Why do grown-ups always say that life is harder for them? So weird. Weren't grown-ups kids once too? Would you spoil the fun for younger you just because older you isn't happy? Exactly. Why do they always talk about things I don't understand? I just want to have fun.
She's stuck. Oh, that's the wrong way. Right now, you're being influenced by a heliobus. You're lying. I never had playmates. Today I finally found one, and you guys are trying to take them away. Huh? Grown-ups are so mean. As soon as they see children having fun, they want to ruin it. I'm a big meanie head. Yo, boss, maybe we should let her off with a warning this time? No. Absolutely not.
Sure enough, they walked right into our trap.
I was concerned
considering letting you join the club and have fun with us. But since you're so determined to spoil everything, I'm afraid we'll have to settle our differences through violence.
Violence.
Yes, violence. The only language you grown-ups know how to speak, right? The one you use when you're telling us off.
Every few turns, Fiendfire will appear in the action order. When any turn ends, it will cause the Fiendfire to shift towards the top. When it reaches the top of the action order, it takes effect of the unit that's currently taking action. When it appears next to allies, it will appear as a green flame. It takes effect when it can replenish the gourd's exercise mix energy. I'm gonna say energy. When Fiendfire appears next to enemies, it appears a red flame. Really enhances the enemy. When ultimate is used, Fiendfire will immediately shift towards the top of the action order. When using ultimate on the red, when the red field is just about to reach the top, will enable them to capture it.
Time to test our rapport.
Not fair.
Dreams do come true.
Grace and elegance. Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind. Eternal.
Threat raised.
Oh, what if it hurt? Do you admit this crime?
All things in the human creations.
Oh my gosh.
Together as one.
Surrender.
Do I even do anything?
Take your positions. The mood is set. Let the show begin!
Component damage.
We came together. Yin and yang.
By the order of the Ten Lords, execute the Marastruck!
Ugh.
Existence is unity.
This is going well.
Let's improvise.
Every petal, all will be swept away by the wind.
It's time.
Converge and awake. Human creations.
Surrender.
Some value, I suppose.
You could have surrendered.
Gosh.
Oh, I'm sorry, Lulu. The grown-ups won. I can't play with you anymore. Luxie, we said we never go back with the grown-ups. They break their promises, but we can't.
There's nothing I can do about it. Playtime can't go on forever. But we still had lots of fun. Let's play again next time.
There won't be a next time. Hua, you know what to do.
There won't be next time. Take him away.
How long before the next time we can play together? We both have many years ahead of us, so in that sense, it won't be long at all. But for now, I have to leave with these grown-ups.
All right. Lady Bailu, it's getting late. You need to go home now.
As Heliobus disappears, Violet's eyes regain their clarity. She has retaken control of herself.
Everything's so fuzzy. Did I do something bad?
No need to feel bad, Lady Bailu. You were in a dream world. None of it was your fault.
But I made everyone chase after me for so long. I shouldn't have done that.
It's only natural to want to escape when strict rules are being forced on you. I know there are a lot of grown-ups trying to control you, telling you what you can and can't do. They're the ones to blame.
I was ready to apologize to everyone, but now you made me forget what I wanted to say.
Apologize for what? You know, you and me have a lot in common. I'm almost a grown-up now, but I still miss my childhood days and running about barefoot. My big brother used to boss me around. He'd give me chores, constantly telling me to grow up, that kind of thing. Then one day, I decided to rebel. I ran away to prove that I could get by without my family, and eventually settled on the Xianzhou.
Dang.
Whether it's a dragon lady like you, or an ordinary person like me, I feel like many people's lives follow a similar trajectory.
She did all that.
One day, you'll have the strength to leave your current situation and move on to the next phase. In the meantime, I suggest you try and cherish the good, rather than apologize for the bad.
All right. I don't want everyone to feel too sorry for me. Hey, did you ever think about joining the Alchemy Commission as a psychotherapist?
Jeez, and there I was, pouring my heart out. Now I feel like this kid's lived longer than I have.
Can we not linger around here too long? This place is
She doesn't know.
spooky. Maybe we can chat somewhere else?
Bailu's reincarnated version of another character.
Truth be told, Luxie didn't seem as evil as the other Heliobi we've seen.
They sure made us run, though. If I ever have to run like that again on the job, I'm filing for workers' comp.
Heliobi don't really fall under good or evil. They just act according to their desires and emotions. I hope the others will be just as easy to subdue.
Just glad it's over.
I should go surrender myself to those two medics. They were looking so hard to find me.
Wait!
Huh? What is it?
We're going to make a post about this paranormal incident online to attract more followers. It'll help us get more intel.
Ghostly Grove.
Oh, I get it. We can't just tell the public that the Dragon Lady was possessed by a Heliobus, right? So, we won't mention my name, right? And we'll make up a headline?
That's right! We want to report this incident like it's a paranormal phenomenon. The more exaggerated, the better. And then announce that it was solved by our ghost hunting squad. Then we add on a few photos and videos. It'll be sure to get lots of views.
That's great and all, but I'm not good at making stuff up on the spot.
I heard that you helped Mr. Cian write stories before. You must be an expert wordsmith.
You were restraining me? I've been a great liar. Are you the one in charge of social media engagement?
It's all a team effort. Come on, help me think of something.
I like how both of the options were like, nah, I don't want to do this.
Sounds good. Let's have a think about it.
You tried to snuck up for a post. Don't worry about it too much. You people need to remember to take more pictures too, okay? More pics equal more fans. Next up is a little creative liberty, am I right? Plain and simple retelling of a supernatural experience won't get any fans interesting. We need to add a little pizzazz. Ten Lord's Commission also hopes to reduce the panics caused by the escaped heliobi, so adding in some embellishment would be good. Receive different types of comments. Mythopedia? Hottest scoops, breaking news. Jeez, I was curious about the first two. I could go like 1, 2, 3 for like later ones just to see what they do. What's Mythopedia? I just feel like flipping a coin. It probably won't matter too much, but oh, I got Eds. Post it once you selected your intended style. And press here to change it if you're unsatisfied. Looks so dumb. Wait. Check out this cosmic horror that can duplicate itself. Oh. Mystery uncovered, the emergence of space-time parallelism. Who is this body double from Lady Bailu? Find out now. Wait, parallelism is fun. Cosmic horror that can duplicate itself. I mean, it would probably make the most sense to just like, oh, this is a body double. And like that would calm people down the best.
I say that's a good title. What does everyone think? Alrighty then, it's decided.
Reason arrives too late when I made that decision. I changed my mind.
You should go back soon, Lady Bailu. Those two medics have had a rough day.
Okay, I'm going back now. Thanks for the rescue.
Case closed. I never knew catching heliobi would require so much work.
We're not done yet. Madame Hanya said that once we've subdued a heliobus, we should return to Fixtral Garden and lock them inside one of the evil binding matrix's suppression towers.
Ugh, my team is all beat up. Expel evil and capture stray spirits. With the support of the Ten Lords Commission's Spiritfarers, you seal the heliobus within the Lunarm Guard.
It's over. finally get some rest.
But there are still lots of heliobi roaming around out there. We can't rest for too long.
But tomorrow, worry about tomorrow.
I couldn't agree more. I'd rather focus on resting first. I need to wait for my heart rate to recover before I go chasing another heliobus.
Let's continue in group chat. Ghost hunting squad. Hello everyone. Glad to meet you all. I want to quit this chat after saying I wanted to make the chat. They stopped. They joined in. Stop fooling around. I won't keep you any longer since we're all tired. I just have one thing to say. Our post today is blowing up. It's got tons of comments and reposts and has become one of the hottest posts today. Well done, little Gray. Whoa. I'll double check it soon. Little Guinevere. Can't click with my controller. Wow, look at the interface. I can't read all of them. Anyone met a weirdo in Exalting Sanctum who wants to play chess? Oh, a mini quest.
Nice.
Call the ghost hunting squad. Nothing to report today. It's so quiet, and no one's real chatty in here. So different from some other general chat groups. Maybe everyone's busy with their own thing. Oh yeah, Daisy's good. Daisy's great. She's not good with silence. Come in, our little Gui requires your presence and care. They want to chat. Ghost hunting squad comms here. Boho, don't bite. Have a long chat. Wow. I don't think Miss Gwen would specifically ask. This ghost hunting squad group is never meant to be a serious work chat only. Chat away if you want. Yay. 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 We're so great at this. That was, I'm assuming, part 1 of this whole thing. You could post on the website. Oh, that's it. Wait, is it? No, that's not. It's part of this is part of it. Once a modest gathering website for supernatural enthusiasts has now become a thriving community where denizens of the lawful Xianzhou exchange tales and rumors. Try to expand your sphere of influence, as this not only helps you get the information you need, but also allows you to operate openly in the name of a respected ghost hunting squad. For Ghostly Grove. So it's just like that other event with the museum. We have to do little things to progress the story. Fortunately, I'm a little tired, so I'll be continuing it right now. As much as I really want to. I'll say that it is pretty fun. A little detour as we solve a problem that one of the previous quests opened up with the creation furnace being burst open. But alright, I'll be getting off for now. Peace.